Yeah, so if you have been struggling to make this trending Afrobeat drum pattern, in today's video I got you sorted. In this video I'm going to share with you some 5 amazing trending Afrobeat drum loops you can use in your production for free. So make sure to stay with me and also subscribe to this channel and like this video. Hit on the notification bell so that anytime I post you'll be the first person to get notified. So the first one I have over here is AV type loop, which is 110 BPM. And as you can see, each of these loops has its own BPM attached to it. So let's drag this and listen to how it sounds. So as you can see, it has 110 BPM. Let me set the BPM real quick. And now let's listen to how it sounds. Yeah, so that's all for the AV type loop, and also let's move on to the star type loop. Yeah, so I sample each artist how their drum pattern will looks like, and I use it to play this. Yeah, so let's listen to the star type. Yeah, so that's all for the star type loop. And now let's move on to another one. I think this one is Burna Boy type and the BPM is 102. So I'll just drag and drop. And I'll set the BPM to 102 over here. Yeah, so as you can hear, it sounds amazing as well. So now let's move on to the next one. I have Fireboy type loop over here. So let's listen to how that one too sounds like. Yeah, so that's all for the Fireboy type loop. As you can see, it sounds amazing and crispy as well. And now let's move on to the last one, the Bedu. This one too has a BPM of 104. Yeah, so that's all for the Bedu drum pattern. So now, as I said, this doesn't come with its stems. If you need the stems for this drum loops, you can email me or you can send me a DM. And yeah, we'll talk about it. I can send you the drum stems for each individual drum loop. So without wasting much time, let's try and make something with some of these drum loops. So I'm going to use the AV type loop over here. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites. So I'll set the BPM to 110. And straightforward, I'm going to use a melodic loop for this one. Yeah, I'm not going to stress myself to play anything. I'm just going to use some of my melodic loop I got over here. So let me try something. Yeah, so I'm going to be using this Manifest Sound Stamina loop. So let me drag this. This one has a BPM of 106, but our drum loop has a BPM of 110. So what I'll be doing is I'll just make sure I set this to 106 over here to the melodic loop, and I just select this to resample and move it back to the 110. Doing this, the melodic loop will assign to the drum pattern's BPM. Yeah, so let me do it once again. If you have a drum and also a melodic loop and their BPM are not the same, always choose one. So I'll go in for the drum loop BPM, which is 110, and I'm going to change the melodic loop to that 110. So as you can see, the melodic loop has its own BPM as 106. So I'll just bring it to the 106 over here and change this mode to stretch over here and also bring it back to the 110. Yeah, doing that, it will sound together. So let's listen to how they sounds. Yeah, so as you can hear, they sounds amazing. So Now I'll be dragging these guitars over here. Yeah, so now I can see it ends over here, so I'm going to stretch it to that part. All this loop, I'm going to stretch it to that part. Yes. So now let's listen to how they all sound together. So I'll just bring in a row over here just to switch over. For using these drum patterns, and also let's try and use this Burna Boy on as well. So as you can see, this is 102, so I'll set this one to 102 over here. Yeah, so let's listen to how it sounds, and let's try add some melodics. So this is 102. Let me find another guitar loops over here. So I'll use this. Yeah, and as I showed you, this 102, this 100, so I'll bring it to the 100 over here and switch this back to stretch, and also send it back to 102 as well. Yeah, doing that, it will switch the drum patterns BPM. Yeah, so let's listen to how this 1-2 sounds with the guitar loops also. Yeah, so I'll just stretch them, reduce the volume as well, and let's listen to how they sounds. Yeah, so that is how they all sounds together. Yeah, you know, I can't review everything here, so if you get these drum loops, you can do whatever you want with it. Yeah, as I said, if you need the stems too, you can DM me as well. Yeah, so these are some of the demonstration and some of the things you can do with your drum loops. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video once again. I am Mirakilouz Beatz. Thanks for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this channel, and also hit on notification bell so that anytime I post, you'll be the first person to get notified. You know, always I give you the best drum samples and also the drum loops you can use to better your Afrobeat production. So be sure to stay glued always. And if you need beats, you can check out my other channel, produced by Mirakilouz Beatz. I always post amazing beats and stuff over there. So yeah, if you need beats for your production, you can go straight to there. I am Mirakilouz Beatz. Thanks for watching this video once again. Peace out.